So hey folks, hope yous are all well. I'm out on this glorious Friday morning. And what a month this has been. Absolutely stunning, so it has. I see a lot of yous have been out and making the most of it. But I've not been out much, if I'm honest. I've been relatively busy in work, and the last time I was actually out was when I was out with Haggis and Peaky and all the lads on the Saturday. Sunday was a washout. I was going. I got to my work about 10 to 8. That gave me an hour and 10 minutes till to meet the lads. And I was in my work about 2 seconds and my phone was ringing in my pocket, and by the time I actually got in the door and turned the alarm off and that, the phone had stopped. So I pulled it out and it was my mum on her mobile, and if you recall, my mum was in hospital, so I thought that's a bit weird. So I phoned it straight back and a nurse answered the phone. And she said, you have to come up to the hospital. I'd seen her on the Saturday, the day before. I got back a bit earlier because of the weather than anticipated. I took her birthday cards from me and the wife and my boy, and my sister had left hers with my nephew's one as well while she was in Tenerife. So I had them in the top box all day. And I ended up coming back to my work. Thankfully I got to dry off a bit. And then I jumped in the car and went up to see her. Commando, which was a bit wrong since this jacket had leaked. And I thought the trousers leaked as well, but no. It's actually just the jacket that's leaking, and it's the moisture's wicking down to my undergarments, is what we'll call them. So up to the hospital, seen her for about 40 minutes or something, and she told me just to go away. She just laughed, just go away son, go away and get your dinner. And I thought, fine, I'll see you tomorrow then. Clearly she's getting sick of the sight of me, you know, after all these visits. 2 or 3, or 1 or 2 times a day sort of thing. Whew, it's pretty warm. So I didn't make out with Haggis and the lads. I had to go and pick up my dad. The nurse couldn't get him on the phone, so I had to go and pick him up in the morning, and then he's in a mess obviously. But it was weird. A weird sort of situation like no other. So I picked him up, we went up to see her, and what happened is she'd had another bleed. Nowhere as severe as the ones she had that initially got her in there on the Mother's Day, but a bleed nonetheless. Oh, we'll just turn that off. So she was awake in that, so we spoke to her. Monday she was talking away as well. Tuesday, eyes shut, but still sort of semi-conscious. She was squeezing my hand and stuff when I was talking to her and that. Wednesday, I went up in the morning, and seen her for about an hour or so. I went away and left her about 20 to 12, I'm sure it was. My dad, he was on his way up, so I just went away and grabbed some lunch or brunch, and then my dad phoned about 20 past 1 or something to say that she'd passed away at 10 to 1, which was just an hour and 10 minutes after I left her. He'd popped down for a smoke, his pipe or vape or whatever he was doing that day, and when he came back up, the nurse just caught him before he went back in and said she'd passed away. But she was with him, the nurse. Look, it was like 2 minutes later, 5 minutes maybe tops. But no, it's sad stuff. She was a great wee woman. So this is the first day I've been out since all that drama. The funeral was, this is a Friday, it was a week past Monday, the 12th of May. So she lived to 85 years and 4 days. So, rest in peace, Wilma. That was her name. Well, her name was actually Wilhelmina by birth, but she got called Wilma. So I think I'll have a wee cigarette break, then I'll get back on the bike. I've got my drone with me today, so hopefully I'll get that up, get a wee whiz of that about the sky, since I'm out of harm's way. Seems a lifetime ago since I was out with my L plates on, but it was only coming up in 3 years, I'm sure, and it's definitely one of the best things I've ever done as an adult anyway. It's just great fun. Sadly, I've just not ridden as much as I'd like to this year. But this year, well, this season for some folk, as they call it, biker season, it's not long started really for a lot of folk. But if you've been watching me on this channel for long enough, you'll know I'm not afraid of, in fact I'm saying for long enough, like my last 3 videos. You know, I'm not scared of a bit of drizzle, rain, whatever you want to call it. But like most, flood? I don't think so. It's not rained since that weekend. Peaky and Jay and everybody were up. But it's to rain tomorrow for the next week or so. So I'm out today before it wets up. It's ridiculous how dry it's been. I spoke about this in one of the last videos. Oh, surprised I was making a stupid noise because it's not shut right. It's just mental. This is like crazy ass early summer we've got here. So here's hoping to good weather for the rest of the next few months at least. Give us a week of rain, that's fine. And then give us some glorious sunshine again. So I'm heading down towards Mennock at the minute. Or more so the Mennock Pass. So I'm going to head up the hills, up the mountains, and I'm going to get the drone out. Just before I do that, I've been having some drone ideas, drone dreams, but I've not been out to even practice with it. I've had it in my work since the last time I took it out. Nice Triumph there. So it's been in my work. I've meant to throw it in the van and take it out when I've been out working and stuff, but I've not really been feeling it. I've lost my mojo a little, as well as my mother obviously. But nah, she was a good wee soul, my mum. She knew where she was going. She was going up the way, not down the way, to the fires of hell. A strong believer, my mum and my dad. I'm not really religious in the slightest. My dad sort of put me off religion, if I'm honest. Oh, team of bikes coming up here. But I'm just a Solitude rider today. Some big boy Harleys there. I hadn't actually noticed if there was other brands of bikes there. I was too busy making sure I didn't crash into them. Get that tunnel vision. Very cool old Honda there. I think I might just have another cigarette break. Since the sun's out, even that pastime of mine, smoking, is terrible when it's raining. I've got this tinted visor on this lid still, and I've no, what's it called? Pin lock, anti-steam, anti-mist thing on this visor. It's only on the clear one I've got it. So that is a pain when it's raining and you're steaming up and you're having to crack your visor that little bit. And that one, it's quite temperamental. If you open it a bit too much, it shuts when you're riding, which is annoying. It's a bit too loose compared to my old trustworthy squad pain unit. So I'll just get the drone out. That was a nice guy I was talking to there. On a Triumph Street Triple. He said he's got a GS as well, but he's up here in his van staying in Dumfries, and he brings the Street Triple in the van with him. It's manageable yourself, you know, so whatever works. Bizarrely, I got my drone up, and so did he. The drones are like buses these days. You wait about all day, then two come along at once. So back to my initial plan of going and doing a bit of off-road riding. So maybe that's, folks. Peace out. Take care. Cheers for watching.